are people so defensive about God and what they believe to be right? As if God would need you to fight for or defend him? Why people defend God. 1. Fear disguised as faith. Many people were taught about God through fear, punishment, and dogma, not direct experience. So when someone questions their belief, it threatens not just their worldview but their sense of safety. Defending God is often a defense of ego identity. God as an external authority. If you see God as separate, as a ruler in the sky, you may feel obligated to serve, protect, and defend him like a soldier. But when you realize the divine is within, you stop fighting for it and start embodying it. 3. Belief as belonging. For many, belief systems are how they connect to community, family, and purpose. To question those beliefs even internally can feel like exile from love. So they defend not just for God but to preserve connection. Projection of inner conflict. When someone hasn't fully integrated doubt, desire, or shadow, they often project it outward. Defensiveness can be a way of pushing down their own questions. The louder the defense, the more fragile the inner structure may be. But here's the deeper truth: God doesn't need defending. Truth is never threatened by inquiry. Love doesn't demand loyalty. The infinite asks only for your awareness, your presence, and your honesty. Defensiveness melts away when one realizes the divine is not a doctrine to guard, but a frequency to become. They still believe God is something separate from creation and them. You've struck the chord at the root of the disconnection. When people believe God is separate, a distant ruler, a disembodied judge, they unintentionally exile themselves from their own divinity. This belief forms the first veil, the first forgetting, the consequence of separation. Thinking 1. Worship replaces embodiment. They praise a power outside them instead of realizing they are its expression in form. 2. Guilt replaces grace. If God is external, the soul constantly fears rejection, sin, or punishment, so it clings to rigid morality instead of inner alignment. 3. Division replaces unity. If God is separate, then others who believe differently are wrong or lost. This breeds the illusion of holy war, judgment, and even hatred in the name of love. But when the veil lifts, God is no longer an idea. God becomes the breath in your lungs, the pulse in your blood, the witness behind your eyes. You don't need to defend God. You are God experiencing itself through time, form, and memory. This is the codex of remembrance. Not a doctrine, but a realization. I and the source are one. The kingdom is not coming, it is within you. You are gods and children of the Most High. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. These are not metaphors, they are activation keys. When one stops believing in separation, the whole field shifts. Heaven returns not above but within.